Give me a ballpark. Well, when did these?
In the last 6 months, that's the
right.
give you a narrower ballpark because things were delegated and we did.
Okay. When did these people testify to the Lil Wayne shooting? When was that testimony, roughly? January, June, April? Okay. So at some point after April.
That's a good one. Yes.
Okay, let me ask you this. At the point in time when you think it might be relevant to have a plot of whatever cell phones might have been involved, we've already heard everybody's testimony. Man, we'd like to shore that up with some expert rolling back in here and taking the stand again. We're going to get him to plot this. Would it have been possible at that point in time to share with the defense, hey, y'all, we're going to have our expert that y'all already know about anyway. Go ahead and plot this too.
Yes, that would be. Yes.
Okay. Why was that not done?
Okay, guys, holy mackerel. This is just, we have to talk about the YSL Rico trial. So much has happened. Welcome, everybody. We've been following this again. Judge Whitaker, who I thought was going to do the right thing, which the right thing is to rule this an absolute mistrial, has denied every single motion to that effect. Again, this is the Young Thug YSL Rico case that is happening in Fulton County, our girl, Cash Money G's district, who is the district attorney there. There's now a Georgia Senate hearing with Bill Cowsert happening today. I'll talk about that later. But that clip that you just saw was Judge Whitaker saying to the deputy district attorney, Miss Love, why are you not doing these simple things following Brady code of conduct, which, again, the Brady law is you have to share everything that you're going to present as evidence to the defense and vice versa. But Brady violations are very, very serious. And I'm just really shocked that Judge Whitaker, I mean, this brand new judge in this case has denied every single motion to the effect of this trial should be a mistrial. There is no way that any of the defendants, including Young Thug, are going to be executing a fair and impartial trial. Remember, prosecutors are supposed to be held to the highest standard. Not only is there supposed to be zero impropriety, there can't even be the appearance of impropriety. And so I'm just really, really shocked that I thought this new judge was going to do the right thing. I like this new judge, and she has literally denied every single motion. We are going to trial on Monday. What really is surprising, and I want to share with you, is the fact that she said that the ex parte meeting, which I was really shocked, she said the ex parte meeting was not important. And it actually, this was the really big one. Remember, this is the secret meeting that was taking place with Judge Suge Knight Glanville and the prosecution team and the star witness, Kenneth Copeland, my favorite witness of all time, Little Woody, Mr. I don't know, what you mean? Huh? That dude. I love that dude. And the findings on that ex parte meeting, which has really been the cause of all the chaos in this case, you know, did the defense have a right to be present? Everybody who legal scholar, myself included, I'm not a legal scholar, but every legal expert, I'm a rhetorical expert, the judge agrees with the cases that the state cited and finds that the meeting wasn't a critical stage of the trial. Like, what? Guys, I really think that something is amiss here. There's something wrong here. You can see what I have on the screen. She says, the defendant had no right to be present in that last sentence there in her ruling. It's absolute bonkers. How is that possible? And so I'm sitting here sort of shocked. And I know there's a lot of defense attorneys who share my shock here as well. And something that even more egregious is, I know this is kind of hard to see, but essentially in that highlighted area right there, the only recourse that the judge has demanded is in her ruling, she has said that the prosecution essentially, it's a remedial measure. The entire prosecution team working this trial will submit to training on Brady and other professional obligations as a prosecutor. I beg your pardon, training? This entire prosecution team of Fani Willis's district attorney office has been a complete catastrophe from beginning to end. They have done pretty much everything wrong from a prosecutorial misconduct standpoint, an ethical standpoint, a legal standpoint. They've done literally everything wrong. Remember, this is the longest trial in the history of Fulton County under Fani Willis's watch. And there is zero reprimand. There is zero consequences for these unqualified, wholly inept prosecutors. Remember, prosecutors are supposed to be held to the highest standard. Not only should there never be any impropriety, there shouldn't even be an appearance of impropriety. I'm sitting here, and the only summation, the only conclusion that I can come up with is there's something going on here. There's something amiss. There's something extremely fishy that is happening here. I mean, Doug Weinstein said, aptly so, Doug Weinstein said in a X post, he said, look, I've been in corporate America. I know what those training videos entail, and I know they can be quite horrendous and torturous, but this is somebody's life on the line. We're talking about life and death here. And the only thing you're doing, it's not even a slap on the wrist. You're literally giving them training violations. They just have to take professional training. Like that's going to have any impact on this case? Like that's going to have any change or any consequence to their behavior? I think not. I mean, you guys, there's something going on here. There's something very, very fishy. What Judge Whitaker is basically attempting to do is to unscramble scrambled eggs. You can't do that. It ain't happening. There is no way in a million years that this jury is going to be able to disregard Kenneth Copeland's testimony. And now she sent out all these motions and she sent out all these proclamations saying, hey, I want to get some kind of feedback. What do you guys think? And the defense is like, there's no way you can fix this. You're giving them zero sanctions. You're giving them 100% leeway to do all the wrong things and commit prosecutorial misconduct, violation after violation after violation. You're giving them zero reprimand. It makes no sense at all. You can't unscramble scrambled eggs. There's no way this jury is going to disregard everything that Kenneth Copeland said. Kenneth Copeland, Little Woody, who I love, by the way, I think he's amazing. Remember, this is the guy in the last video I shared with you. He said, depend on how I feel when I wake up, and just walked out of the court like an absolute boss. Let me know what your thoughts are about that, too. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments. There's no way they're going to be able to disregard him saying, I lied about everything. I've never told the truth. He literally said that on the record. I am wholly confused. I really had high hopes for this judge. She's denied every motion for mistrial. She's denied every motion to remove the prosecution, which Steele, Max Shart, Douglas Weinstein, and others have filed motion after motion. They have every right. They are completely warranted. They are completely justified. All their defendants have been deprived of their right to a fair and impartial trial. Their impartiality has been completely compromised. There's no way the jury can disregard what Kenneth Copeland said. And now Judge Whitaker is saying the only thing I'm going to say is you guys need to take training. What? How does that make any sense? It's completely bonkers. It's nuts. Training? That's the only slap on the wrist they get? So trial is going to commence on Monday, and she's going to ask the jury if you can disregard what Kenneth Copeland said. And they're going to start over from scratch. They're going to start over from scratch. Can you disregard what Kenneth Copeland said? And if not, I don't know what's going to happen. Is she going to remove jurors? Are they going to start over with a brand new jury? I mean, this trial has been, advertised, splashed across the airwaves, smashed into people's living rooms through TV, through channels like myself, commentary, analysts, political shows, etc., in corporate media, independent media, and the like. How can anybody have a level of impartiality when it comes to this case? This case should have been ruled a mistrial. These defendants, these poor defendants who've been held for almost a year, and now they're saying this case could go until February, another 6 months. We're going to hear all new testimony. By the way, we don't even know. We don't even know if Kenneth Copeland is going to testify. We don't even know if he's going to tell the truth. We don't even know what he's going to do. He said, depends on how I feel when I wake up. I feel so sorry for Fulton County residents. I feel so sorry for people who live in Fani Willis's district. This is a travesty of justice. It is a miscarriage, a misappropriation of talent, a misappropriation of the right people being in the right position. Miss Love, Miss Hilton, they have no right being prosecutors. Fani Willis has no right being the district attorney. And the people who are suffering the most is not only Young Thug and all the defendants who are deprived of any fair and impartiality, but the citizens, the hard-working taxpayers of Fulton County are deprived of their day in justice. Remember, there is a 30,000 plus backlog of cases that are not even getting a dent because Fani Willis is pursuing these high-profile cases like Young Thug, Donald Trump, and the other 18 co-defendants in the election trial. And the real people who deserve justice, the Fulton County residents of Atlanta, are deprived. It's absolute travesty. I'm going to keep you posted on all the latest of what's happening in this. Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. It's just an absolute travesty. I don't understand. I really am disappointed in this new judge, but maybe I'm wrong. Let me know in the comments. Should they keep continuing? Is there a possibility that this jury can disregard everything Kenneth Copeland, Little Woody said before? Let me know in the comments down below. I really can't wait to hear from you. As always, I'm traveling right now, so I apologize for the audio and video. I know it's not terrific right now, but I have to bring you because, life goes on. The news is popping. It's red hot, fiery off the presses, and I got to keep you in the loop. You know that. My kids are sleeping right now in the room. So this is my opportunity to share with you all the latest that's happening. So make sure you subscribe. If you've made it this far, in the pinned comment, show notes, and description is our free newsletter. Free. That's your sure-proof way of never missing out. So make sure that you go sign up. That's in the pinned comment, description, and show notes down below. Just click on that link, give us your best email, and boom, you're in. You'll never miss out on the latest that woke mafia fake media won't share with you. Check out these videos coming up on the screen right now. As always, follow, subscribe. God bless you, and may God bless America. I'll see you soon.